Hello and a warm welcome back. We're up against Kramer once again, and we sure gave him a whooping in the last game. Let's see what he's got for us this time around. Once again, we've thrown him out of his opening book, so let's see how creative and imaginative he tries to get this time around. He knows the line relatively well. Whenever you go with the H4, I think that shows that a player knows how to play an opening. This particular type of opening, that is. Something feels a bit wrong here. Or did I have to even take that? I think I didn't even have to fucking take it, man. What the bloody hell am I doing? Goddamn chump. Fucking goddamn chump, man. Blew my goddamn chance to blow this Kramer away. Kramer versus Kramer. Now we gotta act like a bloody beggar in the middle. I didn't want to take that free pawn. Okay. Maybe he's got other plans. John McClane had plans. Sorry, the idiot is back in town. Forgot to mention that. Uh, once you start feeling better after pneumonia and all that, you get back to who you really are. What do we do here? How do we handle this shit show? Well, one thing we're going to do is we're going to try to swap off this bishop. He's definitely going to try to get his bishop in here. That's a bloody pain. That is a big, big, big pain, actually. Pain in the ass. Huge pain in the ass. We have to tolerate it. Okay. Let's try to hold this. Stay with me. I'm going to try to hold this. He's got a nice trick, and we're just going to try to come here and take it off with the knight, holding on to everything. This knight comes in here. That's going to be the other problem to deal with. But we can kick him, and if he comes in here, we won't have this square, unfortunately, because of this bishop. So we'll be in trouble. We'd be in trouble. But that's what we asked for, right? When we play a game of chess, you're asking for a world of trouble. That's really what it is, isn't it? I don't really know how to handle this. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do here, how to do this. I think if we trade rooks even, we should be okay here, still okay enough, because we have the fast pawn. He's got an extra pawn, but one pair of them are doubled up here, so it's really just about this. I don't know, this move feels a bit weird, but anyway, I've played it now, taken off one pair of rooks. We also take this guy off. His bishop is critical in this whole position, you see, with all these pawns coming here. King should be well placed enough without a bishop on the board. I don't know about this knight move back here, but okay, I've played it. I don't want to be too rushy with this pawn, because if I lose that pawn, the game's over. Right now, all I can do is hold the tension and try to circle up for a good position. If he decides to commit here, then we can give him something to think about. Maybe now we give him something to think about. Now we go back here. Maybe even come there. I'm not sure about this one, honestly, because he does get some invasion squares. Maybe we go with a knight back here soon, just to keep guys honest. Feels like Kramer has lost the plot here. Doubled pawns are blocked. This pawn isn't going to reach anywhere. And I have opposition on the king. I could even come in here next. Clip off this one. No, we won't go for that. Or should we? Should we do the little dance? No, no, no. It's too risky. Let's instead just clip off this pawn. Ah! Shit. Okay. At least he's blundering, so that's okay. It's still an even game, basically. Let's try to even it up further by simplifying. We'll go after a pawn. So we have something, he has something. He might have this last little edge here. If he went with the knight there just in time, that would have stopped me from coming in like this. But here I can definitely stay back in a great square and hold enough pressure to make it difficult for him to hold off against my persistent queen. He's gonna want to put that pressure for the I don't know, not playing it right. All right. Good game. Kramer versus Kramer. I should have just taken him home, but I did something really silly out there in that opening tactics conundrum. Let's have a look at the game. Wow, Kramer played a horrible opening, uh, but I didn't capitalize on my chance when I had it. So, all right, let's have a look. This was a tricky endgame, at least. We can definitely learn something there. Here, I could have just taken it right away, right? Huh. He needed to prepare it with the knight or something first. This brilliant move had no purpose if, I just overlooked it. Should have just really taken the pawn because this is just a stupid move. Stupid. When you're thinking about your own thing, and I don't know, even this is a wrong idea. Oftentimes, one mistake follows up another, and this is no exception. But then we had to buckle down and hold strong here, and this is in some ways instructive because it wasn't an easy position, and this was not a typical defensive idea. You know, this is a very tricky defensive idea because he could have come in with a lot of pressure if I didn't take with that knight. He could come in here and it would have been a lot of trouble. Yeah, I didn't know what to do with this rook, but now in retrospect, this makes a lot of sense to put some pressure there. Yeah. I was kind of committed to this idea of holding position because I felt I could draw this. Here, well, he's suggesting that I capture, but I really don't think it's the right idea, right? Doesn't it? Is that really the best move? If so, I don't really understand. I don't know if this is really in the necessary combination. Why couldn't he just come here instead? And then at some point check me, come in with his knight. I don't know. Okay, so I don't fully understand that position, but anyway, whatever. Here you can see now it's definitely a drawish position, but no, you have to play precisely, and this was not precise here. I guess because it allows him to win that pawn with that interesting knight tango right here. Nice idea. But that pawn up there, that was when he lost the plot because he was just too anxious, too eager, and losing control. So here we thought about delivering that backside check, but it's hard to figure out how to play after it, right? Because if he just comes in with the, or was it just winning a pawn? Bloody hell! Bloody hell! I should have just followed my instincts on it anyway. This I didn't like this. I should have pushed this forward first. Losing that one outside passed pawn that made sure that this was no longer a winning game for me, but at best a drawing game. So then we switched into that drawing idea to just liquidate some of the pawns. And yeah, of course, now we've got this double edge situation. And here I'm not sure. if this was the right idea, huh? So computer recommends this kind of a defense, you know. Of course, while it's here, it's fine because, I mean, while he's here, it's fine because he can't move forward because you have the fork there. No, interesting. And here, I think I shouldn't have worried so much about hustling after that guy, maybe. Computer thinks take the knight out already here. I don't see the point in that. Somehow the main lesson which I'm gleaning from this whole situation is that the knight is a better defender when he's hopping off far to the sides rather than just to one side or here. You see, he has less scope actually, whereas from here, he's got much more scope. And I think that's the main lesson in this knight defense situation here. But anyway, we ended up here and just try to sort of do something here. Now, key point is to make sure you reach the spawn in time. Which we did. All right, good game. Thank you for watching.